Hello again, I believe we're recording. Let's see. Yep, we are. So, you maybe just saw my last video, maybe you haven't, maybe this is the first thing you've seen with me. Regardless, welcome to this video. This video is me answering a bunch of questions off a list of things that YouTubers should answer when they start, because I want to do an intro, but I have no form of structure on my own. And also I wanted to show you guys this little character that I'm doodling up as a kind of mascot for myself, because I don't have a good quality camera, and also I don't want to have to dress up like every day, you know? So, that's me for now. Let's go to question one. So, question one is pretty simple. What is the name of your channel? And have I said so far? It's try to build up anticipation. Mick. That's my actual name. Trash. Mick Trash. There's meant to be an A in there too. And this is exactly why my second name applies to me here at all times. Yeah, this is my channel, Kamek Trash. It is my internet alias, my alter ego, so to speak. But it has just as much of an ego problem as I do, so. What does the name of my channel mean? It means Kai, son of trash. And that's who I am. And I don't even mean that as in like, I'm a trash person, although it's kind of a joke of that. It's also just a joke because my father's nickname is Trash, so Kai McTrash, I'm the son of trash. It's fun. What does trash mean? It mean, but no. 3, where am I from? Well, I think some of y'all might be able to tell from my accent. I'm from Bonnie, Scotland. And about the centre of it. We've got a bunch of islands over here too, but I've never been there. But somewhere in the centre of Scotland I live. And I've lived here my whole life. And I don't plan to live here my whole life, so yeah. Why did I start the YouTube channel? I started the YouTube channel like 2 years ago, maybe? Actively, I've had it for longer than that. I think it was about 2 years ago I started. And it was just because during the summer, I really had not a lot to do between college years. And I thought, hey, this would be fun to do. And then I went in a HND, and I was a stressed little peanut. I had no mouth, but I must have scrimped. That's how you. I know that's not actual English. I don't think that's the actual word there. It's a joke. Making bad words, goblin words. I'm over explaining everything as always. So, what will your channel be about? It's just me doing things. Growing emotionally. I don't know why I'm writing all this down as if this is an essay, but maybe you guys will be able to read my handwriting better if I read it as I scroll it out. I have worse handwriting than like a doctor. Let's see. What's the next question? Who is my target audience? Mostly other depressed people. No, I'm kidding. Just about anybody who likes art, games. Oh wow, this pen turned crazy. That kind of thing. Why is that pen so crazy at that size? Is it always crazy when you get too big? I guess so. I guess so. What do you hope to achieve in your channel? Like I said, emotional growth. Okay. Sorry, I got scrolled down a bit and I was like, wait, no, I'm not ready to answer that. What, do I choose my channel? Nah. Top 3 favourite YouTubers. I'm guessing that's what that meant to say. That's kind of rough. I like Safia. I don't even know if that's not pronounced right. It's spelled right at all. Safia Nygaard. I'm not going to try and spell the other ones because that would be. She is fantastic. She does makeup. She does food stuff. She does little weird tests. She baked lipstick into a cake. All that YouTube goodness, you know. She's a great lady, and she's about to get married, which is amazing, and it's so sweet seeing her and her lovely husband, Tyler. I think I might have got that wrong. Fiance, Tyler, getting married. They're so cute. They just melt my heart, and so I love watching both of their YouTube channels. But I know they're both very involved in one another, so I'll just say those two together, Safia and Tyler. This is where I put that name wrong, and I'm gonna like bash myself in the head with my blue snowball microphone. I brought it closer to me. I don't know if this is gonna help or not, but I'm worried my videos might be very quiet and I'll need to bring them up a little bit. And then, but I don't have anything else in the background, so it's not like it's gonna be drowned out by music at a normal level. Unless you're listening to music. I wonder if this is too close. I can hear myself echo in there, so I'm gonna say that's too close. Sorry. I'm still working this out. So top 3 YouTuber channels. I'm gonna put Safia and Tyler together because you can't make me separate them. Philosophy Tube. I really quite like his personality and how he explains things in a way someone like I can understand. And I'm stuck here. I'm just gonna name a few people. I'm not gonna follow these rules too close. I like Mr. Atheist. He's pretty fun to watch. He's very energetic in his performance and he puts a lot of effort in. Brutal Moose has my whole heart, every single part of it. IGP's Subnautica videos are so good. I have never picked up and played Subnautica. I'm terrified of water, but I have followed most of the development of this latest game with IGP every time. I love things building up and him talking about things that we should remember for the first game. I could just go on. And also a totally not me YouTube channel, Your Dear Friends, which I run with 2 acquaintances, where we open toys and boxes. It's just a really relaxed, you know, chill out, open this thing. We're pretty loud though and energetic actually, but you know, it's a thing where we can go in and not worry about it whatsoever. And if any of you want to check that out, we're Your Dear Friends. Deer is spelled like the animal, so D-E-E-R, not D-E-A-R. Yes, that is a pun. We dress up as deer at conventions. Also, it was in BoJack. We know that too. It's a good pun, and BoJack has so many horse puns, so many animal puns that you kind of just gotta give him the thumbs up, even if you use the same one. Who inspired me to start a channel? Oh well, actually, there are a few people who would be in that who I've maybe not considered. Drawing with Waffles, Maria Elizabeth, and this is who's inspired me to get back into it. Back when I started, I think I was pretty heavily inspired by like Max Kieran is The Walking Dead, and was it The Sims ones. I did a lot of similar games to what they were doing at the time. So yeah. Also, sorry if I get anybody's name wrong, anyone's pronoun wrong. Please tell me in the future. I will definitely change that. Because, yeah, I completely understand that, and I'm also in the boat of not always being gendered correctly. So, if you could do a collab with anyone right now, who would it be? Is it a collab if you're just like being someone's apprentice? because I would really love to work alongside like one of the doll makers, like Doll Motion, Delightful, try to remember other people's names, Hexatan, like any of them, because I've made like 2 customized dolls, and if I ever get a good enough camera I might do some of that on here, but I'm also anxious about using my Monster High dolls now that Monster High doesn't bring out as many dolls, you know? But yeah, that might be down the line, but those are the kind of people I'd like to collaborate with, just because I could pick up a new skill. I know that's so selfish and one-sided, but I'm a baby here. A weak, soft-fleshed baby. 3 reasons why someone should subscribe to my channel. So I'm gonna say number 1, it'll be interesting to see where this leads me. 2, you will get to see things before any of my other channels. In some cases, not in every case. There's going to be things that I will just whip up and throw on to my Tumblr or whatever, but there'll be things that are exclusive to YouTube that you'll see, such as this cat. This cat drawing, once I complete it, it will go up on YouTube, and it will only be on YouTube, sort of thing, you know? So we're going to give that a bit of colour and everything later, do a little quick, cute thing with it, and then upload it as a YouTube exclusive, and I'll probably maybe do that for a few things, or have it exclusive in YouTube for maybe 3 or 4 days, stuff like that, for other places. And 3, you might see my cat Toodles, whose name is actually fully Toulouse, but his nickname is Toodles. It's cute. Or you'll at least hear his very, very charming purr. Come on, Lars, let's go back into the tablet. You know, like, is there a film? You guys have to tell me what film I'm thinking of, where they, like, show you a pen, like, sucking back up the ink that's been written so that the message isn't left. Or maybe this is something that happened in the dream. Maybe it's something I should animate. That would be kind of pretty to animate, but it would mostly just be... It's even better because you would just reverse the frames. Sorry, my brain started thinking about how to animate rather than continue a video that I'm on right now. So, what channel already on YouTube will yours be most likely? Most likely be likely? I think it's be like. I don't know about that. I'm just gonna leave that one. That one's not really a question I can answer right now. I'm gonna let this beast evolve to wherever it wants to go. It's a Digimon. I can't stop it, but I can assist it. What's your favourite thing about the YouTube community? I've noticed that you can very much build up a strong supporting fan base if you are an honest and open person, but you can also manipulate things and get the same result. I do like that standardly, after a while, the latter of those two does get found out and hoiked off ski, you know? So yeah, that's probably my favourite thing, is that it can kind of take care of some things. I dislike the level that it goes to at times, but I do feel that sometimes things happen that we really need to be aware of, like predators within fandoms. Like I think the latest one I saw was like a Warrior Cats fandom. Insane, all these communities that are so small and minimal, and like things could happen in them that we would have no clue about, but that could be serious. I know that it's not everyone's business to get involved, but I prefer there being more awareness and less victims. Then again, it's not all about victimhood. Sometimes it's just about incorrectness and someone not admitting that they made a mistake. So it's not as extreme as like, this person needs to be burned at the stake because I'm right. Life isn't that simple. Sadly. Well, not sadly, I'm glad we have the complexity so that we can judge people on fair merits and reasons and, you know, all that stuff. So, the next question is, what do you think you could bring to the YouTube community that isn't already there? And that's a big question. I hope I can bring a level of like unplannedness to everything. I know that doesn't sound like a positive, but I'm kind of constantly changing and bouncing around things in my head. My personality is always a little bit different, like every other week or so. This is because of mental health conditions, but they're not often severe enough to cause me any serious danger, stress, or hurt right now due to medication. There's been a lot on. Not going to go into that here, but that control coming back, there's still that chaos in me, but that can be like channeled so well into things, and I hope to be able to show that off in some ways to create maybe some new concept that people are into. I just want to find a way to relate to other people and for them to relate to me as well. So hopefully I can bring a little bit of that, a life that is different from yours. That sounds pretty measly, and maybe that idea will evolve over time. Maybe we'll revisit this in a year when I have 2 more subscribers than I have now. Okay. 3 things you should know about me. So, first and foremost, I am an idiot. And I'm not meaning like I'm a funny idiot, I'm gonna be so random or anything like that. I'm forgetful to the extreme. I sometimes don't realise what I've said until I've said it. I sometimes just ask the stupidest questions. Please bear with me. 2. I very, very much look forward to having a good archive to go back on, and also to see maybe like, I don't know, I like the idea of starting something small like this and maybe doing something completely independently, and then when that picks up, people find this. I don't know, I'm going through a struggle, and I think maybe getting through the struggle and using YouTube for that might help me a lot. I hope it will. As far as I know, it will. I don't see any reason it could hurt. So, yeah. Unless I make myself a public pariah, which I would put like 2 to 1 odds on that. Like, you won't make a lot of money out of it. You're just gonna get maybe like I don't actually know how odds work. Forget what I said. Erase all of that. I'm not even gonna bother. What do you think the hardest thing about becoming a YouTuber will be? Knowing how to appropriately interact with people and not sound like I'm trying to end the conversation. Because honestly, I'm not meaning to. Unless I say goodbye, I'm probably not out of the conversation. I have this socialization of a kitten who like was only raised by humans. You know, it's just not there. I'm like the opposite. I was raised by cats, and now I don't know how to relate to my fellow men and women. What do you think the most rewarding thing about being a YouTuber will be? Honestly, just having any interaction with other people. That sounds so desperate. But being able to interact with people, maybe be one of those people who someone when they're, you know, low on other things to watch on YouTube, they find their videos and binge them for days on end, even if they don't super like the person. So like, yeah, even just having a mildly positive effect in a few people's lives over the whole time I'm doing this, I'll be happy with that. I could definitely be happy with that. And do you see yourself being a YouTuber for a long time? I have done nothing on this for a bit, sorry guys. Do I? I hope I can. I really do. I feel like this is probably a good place to be. I know that there's issues. Massive issues. But at the same time, there are also quite a lot of cool things going on here at the same time. While the website itself may suck, I've always found the communities here to be very rewarding if you participate in them. Also, God, I love this paintbrush because like don't know if you guys have seen the film. Oh gosh, what's his name? It's Keira Knightley. Oh, it's a word for like destroying something. I'm gonna have to look this up. Okay, I'm gonna completely miss what that was. Eradication? Annihilation! That's it. In Annihilation, they have that thing that it's always building up. And I know this is just a Mandela and it's a very common thing, but the fact that it can get so complex so quickly, just based on little things, is so cool. And that reminds me of that movie's visuals, because that movie's visuals are amazing. And yeah, you can doodle with those really easily. Anyway, the question was, do I see myself being a YouTuber for a long time? I want to be. I would love to have a career here. Will it happen? I don't know, but I'm going to work to it. I believe I'm good enough for that and that I deserve that, so I just need to make other people believe that in some way and prove it to them, and then continue to prove it to them from then on. Woo! And then I believe we're on our last question. Our last question: do you have any tips or advice for other people starting a YouTube channel? No, sorry. I just kind of don't know a lot about it. I don't fully understand how it works. I am learning on my feet. I am gonna struggle for a bit. But I've always struggled. And that's what you do. You just keep struggling. Except for when you're sand. Not just in sand, in quicksand. You don't want to struggle forever. But if you're struggling for your comfortable ever after, it doesn't have to be happy and get everything. It can be your tiny cottage in the middle of nowhere where you draw and save animals. So wherever your mini personal heaven is, yeah, I hope that you can effectively move towards it via YouTube if that's your goal. And I'm sure if you have the commitment, you'll find a way to make it work for you. Though remember, if you fail, it's not ever like exclusively your fault when you've been trying. It's just a hard business. And I'm trying to remind myself of that. And also remind myself that some people, although they don't ever reach 1 million people, they're here for years and they do the footwork and they are a big part of the communities that they're within. And they've got their small but friendly and active following, and that's maybe not going to make you as much money as millions, but you might get a lot more satisfaction and maybe steadier money rather than it going up and down. But I don't know how all that works, which is why I have no advice. I was going to write that and then I forgot that the thing. Where is it? Analog. No advice. No capes. And that is all the questions. I feel like this has been a while, so if you've continued to watch this, thank you very much. I am sorry the visuals were a little lackluster. It's just a thought. Keep some things simple. I'm going to be doing some speed paints and the likes over today. Maybe they won't have like audio, but they'll have not like me talking, but they'll have like stock music or the like over them, just to appease YouTube. So I'm going to end this here. We will hopefully see you again. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you for watching.